1.
Social media is an application of different websites that allow people to share pictures, thoughts, interests, and more, all while connecting with the internet. So, how is this in relation to sociology? Well, some examples of social media are Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, AskFM, Tumblr, and other social networks that people have. Social media is a society of people who behave over the internet with how they choose to be perceived by others. It's like a social science, and sociology studies the human behavior. How people treat one another over social networks, how people are affected, how they behave, react, and are towards certain social media sites. Trends on social media for girls are half naked pictures, guys being thirsty, so wanting their numbers, commenting on their pictures, girls posting such as popular makeup brands, comments supporting their social profile like from other people. Boys' social media trends are flashy items such as money or marijuana, since marijuana is so popular. Latest expensive items purchased, so Gucci, Louis Vuitton belts and clothes, shoes of that sort. Sports, they like to give off a tough persona. Positives of social media: making new friends, finding old, lost friends and family members, expressing thoughts and feelings on a subject, learning things about yourself, connections to resources, so resourceful things that you can find over the internet, how that may change your views or why you'll want to have a page with things that are resourceful, such as LinkedIn, staying up to date with news. Negatives on social media: harassment of any form, stalking strangers, attempting to meet in person, cyberbullying being the number one on the list, people catfishing one another, so them not being who they say they are, how that may affect other people, and why their catfishing has anything to do with the way they are personally. Crime due to social media. So, alleged crimes have increased up to 780% from Facebook and Twitter, according to an article. This was in the last 4 years. You can be charged with any offense, such as violence, harassing, any threats of any sort. Criminal charges over allegations were reported up to a total of 653 people this year. Bullying on social media. So with each website, there's a different way to bully. So with Twitter, you have adding people, like so mentioning them on Twitter, bullying them in front of basically everyone. And the same with Instagram and sending hate mail, messages and comments, a single person bullying, so bullying someone like by yourself and then bullying someone with a group of people. Victims' behavior due to social media can cause suicidal behaviors, depression, anxiety, self-esteem issues, health issues, and ruined reputations. And all of this is due to them being bullied. So they're being treated one way, they're responding another way, and all because they're being treated one way. This is connecting with sociology because this is their behavior to their problem. This is how they're responding. Why people act out on the internet. So kids cyberbully due to their social surrounding. Lack of attention at home, lack of affection from parents or loved ones, wanting to fit in or seem cool. That's the thing wherever they are. People don't expect to be confronted in person, so sometimes they'll say things that they know normally you wouldn't say to someone's face. Human interaction. So because humans need to network with others, they influence each other. So we basically just feed off one another. Whether the networking is positive or negative, an impact is made, small or big. Discussions and experiences from social networks are decision-making factors for some people. We are emotionally dependent on one another. Therefore, we're consciously and subconsciously making decisions and making choices based on our human involvement. Why have a social profile? The wanting to voice your opinion, wanting to be a different person, making new friends, connecting with the outside world, the feeling of importance, escape from reality. Communication on social media. So social media has allowed us to connect with other parts of the world. You can connect with someone from Texas, New York, like basically anywhere. Because we can connect with other parts of the world, we can learn other languages, other cultures. We're able to connect and influence one another on a different level. through like the things we know or how we are, because I'm not the same as you and you may not be the same as me. In business through social media, 93% of marketers use social media for business. Thinking strategically, managing and budgeting, and being involved is overall beneficial for business. So, social media can also help with businesses. And if your business is doing well, then you could be doing well in your personal life, which just leads for more positive things to happen. And in conclusion, we have came to um, the conclusion that social media has an effect on how people behave just overall, um, whether it's personally or professionally. It controls how we deliver news, receive news, how we're influenced by one another, how we feed off one another, and also how we are affected. Thank you.